Hi, my name is Noel Lising, and I work for a company called Quest Audiovisual. So we're a company that supplies audiovisual equipment to big events such as the Filipino Expo, Pinoy Fiesta, Showtime, and other major companies and associations.
Okay. So what happened to your, what was your experience with the Philippine Chamber of Commerce Toronto?
So basically, it was a bad experience because they signed a contract with us for $25,000 to provide AV for their event. So Steve gave me a deposit, I think 3 days before the event, for $10,000.
Who is Steve?
Steve Pagaw is the treasurer of that organization.
Okay.
So Friday, at the eve of their show, my boss asked me, what about the full payment of this event? So I've been bugging him about the full payment, and he told me that, Noel, let's settle this the Monday after the event. So basically, I pushed for them with my boss because I told him, you know what, this is the Chamber of Commerce. So I don't think they'll not pay us, which wasn't the case. So 3 weeks after the event, we never heard from them until they sent me an email with a letter telling them that they can pay, and what they can do is they'll do some fundraising and they'll just pay us through the funds being raised on that. So that didn't sit well with my boss, so my boss basically filed a claim on small claim courts, and up to now I don't know what happened now.
So the office that you're representing filed a case against the Philippine Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, on a small claim court.
To claim payment for
the remaining $15,000.
$15,000.
Mm-hmm.
So your contract was for $25,000,
Yes,
and they paid $10,000
they paid $10,000 as a deposit.
as a deposit before the event or after the event?
That was before the event.
Okay. So they promise you that they will.
They will settle it like the Monday after their event, which was a Saturday. I forgot the dates already.
Yeah, but that was in August 2014.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So from August 2014 until now, it's October 2015. Was there
Nothing.
attempt to settle
Nothing at all. I think my boss spoke to them. My boss basically told me, let me handle this. I don't know if he consulted with his lawyer, but he just told me I already filed a claim against them. So maybe we're just waiting for a court date, but the thing that bugs me with this is now I deal with mostly Filipino organizations as well. So my boss is kind of hesitant about dealing with the community now, right? So
because of that experience?
yeah, so he basically wants a down payment now, which I don't blame him, right? So even companies like ABS-CBN, when we do their shows for them, we ask for down payments now, and payment up before the event.
So you entered into a contract with the chamber, and at the time, who was representing the chamber?
It was Oswald and Steve Pagaw.
So you deal directly with them?
With them, both of them.
Okay, so they signed the contract?
They signed a contract which I gave to my boss already. I don't know if he's sending that to his lawyer.
Okay, so you're representing your company at the time?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened now? Between August 2014 and now, when did your boss file a case against them in the small claims court?
I think it was September.
Last year?
September 2014, yes.
Okay, so a month after the
A
event.
month after, because I was bugging them for payment and they were not getting back to me. Until I told them, why don't you write a letter to my boss saying you can pay in 12 equal payments, etc. So they sent a different contacts in their letter.
So who were they?
That would be Steve and Oswald.
Okay.
So I have a copy of that email from them. I can forward it to you if you give me your email address.
Okay.
Stating that they are unable to pay and they'll do fundraising to make the payment. But I don't know if they made an effort of even doing that. No, I don't know because it's up to my boss now.
Was there, in fact, a fundraising to pay you?
That I don't know. My boss was just basically pissed off that happened. So he said, let me just handle this. Okay, my experience in the audiovisual industry, I started working on this industry when I was 19 years old. So I started as a technician and I worked my way up as in sales.
Okay.
So basically when I landed in Canada, I was fortunate enough to land in the same industry. So my clientele consists of several large organizations.
Mm-hmm.
So the Ontario government is a client of mine. Ontario Bar Association is a client of mine. The long-term care physicians and several meeting planners who's doing small events here and there.
So you've been in that industry from way back in the Philippines?
From way back in the Philippines
Okay.
up to now.
Which particular company?
In the Philippines, I work for a company called DSL Trading.
Okay.
So they're the largest audiovisual company in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm. So you're pretty well known in the Filipino community.
I would think so. Like I've done several shows already, even for Great Smile. So we're working on another show with them, hopefully in November.
Okay. And I mean, this is the first time that you had a contract with the Chamber of Commerce.
That's first time.
And who contacted you?
I contacted them because that's part of my job is to solicit business from people doing events.
Uh-huh.
So I called Steve Pagaw and Oswald.
Mm-hmm.
I invited them to check out the Pascuan village with Ronnie Delagana,
Mm-hmm.
see how we do things.
Mm-hmm.
And then I touched base with them again to follow up. So I landed that contract.
Mm-hmm. So how was your? Did you make a video or what? Just the coverage
For the event?
for the chamber?
No, basically we supplied the sound system, the LED wall,
Mm-hmm.
the lights, the stage.
But you're not in the production.
So basically we're the guys who support the production. Like
Oh.
if Direct wants this, then we give it to him.
Okay. All right. So do you have anything else to say?
And that's
To them?
it. So hopefully we can get this settled without going to court.
Oh. So why did you ask them to pay up now?
It's entirely up to my boss now, so he's the one handling it. So it's out of my hands now. Basically, that's all I have to say.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Noel.
Thank you.
Bye.